Bene Ornecleri, il compito è andato bene, meaning the task went well. Sai guidare bene la macchina, meaning can you drive a car well? Spiegami bene cosa hai fatto, meaning explain to me carefully what you did. Come stanno? Abbastanza bene, meaning how are they? Good enough. Buono Ornecleri, il risotto è buono, meaning the risotto is good. Quei bambini sono abbastanza buoni, meaning those kids are pretty good. Bella Ornecleri, abbiamo trascorso un bella fine settimana, meaning we had a nice weekend. Che i leoni sono proprio belli, meaning those lions are really beautiful. Adjectives, positive. Pulito is clean, ordinato is tidy, honesto is honest, studioso is scholar, attento is careful, educato is polite, gentile is kind, negative, bruto is ugly, distrato is distracted, noiso is boring, maleducato is rude, banco pulito is clean, bench finestra, aperta is finestra, aperta studioso, alunno is scholarly student, cielo azzurro is blue sky, vestito elegante is elegant dress, capelli, corti is short hair moto, rumorosa is loud motorbike, disegno bello is beautiful design, lezione interessante is interesting lesson, mare calmo is calm sea. Che cosa fai nel tempo libero is what do you do in your free time. You answer it with io di solito. Giocare a calcio is playing soccer, giocare a pallavolo is playing volleyball, giocare a basket is playing basketball, giocare a pallamano is playing handball, giocare a pallanuoto is playing water polo, giocare a Monopoly, in scartola, is playing Monopoly, cardboard games. Andare al cinema is going to the movies, lavorare in giardino is working in the garden, example. Lavoro sempre in giardino is I always work in the garden. Ascoltare musica is listening to music, fare. La spesa is shopping. Fare una passeggiata is taking a walk. Example, noi facciamo una passeggiata ogni giorno nel pomeriggio is we take a walk every day in the afternoon. Mangiare fuori is eating out. Example, qualche volta mangio fuori is sometimes I eat, go outside. Andare a teatro is going to the theater. Example, non vado quasi mai a teatro is I almost never go to the theater. Andare a sciare is go skiing. Example, non vado quasi mai a sciare is I almost never go skiing. Il signore sta cucinando means the gentleman is cooking. Stare plus cucinando. Tu cucini spesso. Giusto is you cook often, right? You answer it with sì, giusto, or no, sbagliato. Il signore cucina means the gentleman cooks. Suonare uno strumento is playing an instrument. Suoni means sound, basso means bass, pianoforte means piano. Quante volte esci is how often do you go out. Ogni tanto is every now and then. Ogni giorno is every day, sempre is always, di solito is usually, spesso is often, qualche volta is sometimes, quasi mai or raramente is rarely, mai is never. Gioco a tennis 2 volte a settimana is I play tennis once a week. Volte means X amount of times. Instead of a settimana, which means weeks, you can say al mese, which means months, or all'anno, meaning years. Nel tempo libero, ogni tanto faccio sport. Meaning in my free time, I occasionally play sports. Vado in palestra. Una volta a settimana gioco a tennis. Means I go to the gym. I play tennis once a week. Ogni tanto vado a camminare. Means every now and then I go for a walk. Non vado mai in piscina, non mi piace. Is I never go to the pool, I don't like it. Una volta al mese gioco a calcio con gli amici. Means once a month I play football with friends. Let's start out simple. You can express the hour of day, that is, it is 23 o'clock, by using the numbers up to 24 and the words essere, the verb that means to be. In most cases, you'll use essere conjugated in the third-person plural form sono or they are, followed by the definite article le and the number of the hour, sono le tre. It is 3 o'clock, 3 ore. Sono le cinque. It is 5 o'clock. 5 hours. Sono le nove. It is 9 o'clock. 9 hours. The only exceptions occur at 1 o'clock, noon, and midnight, when you use essere conjugated in its third-person singular form e or it is instead. È l'una. It is 1 o'clock. 1 hours. È mezzogiorno. It is noon. È mezzanotte. It is midnight. The idea is that you're saying something like, the hours are 3 or the hour is 1, without needing to explicitly state the subject. Italian lets a speaker drop the subject in certain constructions or when the context makes it clear, like with the time or with the weather. This can't happen in English, which requires speakers to say things like, it is 1 o'clock or it is raining. To get more specific about the minutes value, all you've got to do is add the word and, followed by the number of minutes, from 1 to 59, that have passed since the most recent whole hour. You can also use the following words that stand for chunks of time: una mezz'ora, a half of an hour, un quarto d'ora, a quarter of an hour. Putting this little formula together, you can make sentences like these: sono le 4:05. It is 4 and 5 minutes. 4:05. Sono le 7:15. It is 7 and a quarter, or it is a quarter past 7, 7 to 15, è l'una e mezzo. It is 1 and a half, or it is 1:30, 1 to 30. Like in English, you can also talk about the time in Italian by counting backwards from an hour that's upcoming. With the word meno, which in this context means minus, you can subtract a chunk of time from another, which you'd want to do especially when you're closer to the whole hour in the future than to the one that's already passed. Sono le 11 meno 3. It is 11 minus 3 minutes. Or it is 3 to 11. È l'una meno un quarto. It is 1 minus a quarter, or it is a quarter to 1. Minutes past, until 35 minutes past, you can use the following pattern. Sono le 9:05, 9:05. Sono le 9:10, 9:10. Sono le 9:15, 9:15. Sono le 9:20, 9:20. Sono le 9:25, 9:25. Sono le 9:30, 9:30. Sono le 9:35, 9:35. With quarter and half, the following pattern is preferred. Sono le 9:15, 9:15. Sono le 9:30, 9:30. Minutes to after past 35. It's common in Italian to count the minutes to the next hour. So instead of saying it's 9:40, sono le 9:40, Italians would say it's 10 minus 20, sono le 10 meno 20. Sono le 10 meno 20, 9:40. Sono le 10 meno 15, 9:45. Sono le 10 meno 10, 9:50. Sono le 10 meno 5, 9:55. With the quarter minus, the following pattern is preferred. Sono le 9 meno un quarto, 8:45. How to say what time? If you need to meet an Italian friend, you need to ask her what time you will meet in Italian, right? What time is it in Italian? A che ora? And the answer is alle plus the time. For example, a che ora ci vediamo domani sera? What time do we meet tomorrow night? Alle 20, at 8 p.m. For noon and midnight, only the simple preposition a is used, though. A mezzogiorno, a mezzanotte. Colors are in 3 categories. First is I, additable. Nero is black, bianco is white, giallo is yellow, rosso is red, azzurro is blue, grigio is gray. Second, only change to I. Verde is green, marrone is brown, arancione is orange. Third does not change. Rosa is pink, viola is purple, blue is dark blue.